Hello? 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 I think this ought to be detecting me now. Hopefully. I think. Alright. Now, I think the more important question is does be detecting the thing. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Hi, guys. My name is. Well, you know who I am. Troll Pal Jim here, and we're doing more of Tacoma. Um, funny thing is that I could have sworn this was gonna mess up, but it actually did not. I just the software that I use to make sure that my microphone works effectively actually launched with no trouble and did not interfere with anything else for once. So that's good. I think the only problem I ran into is the streaming app that I have was unable to detect Tacoma as a game, so I have to do instead of a game capture, do a display capture, and I'm hoping that won't interfere with the quality of the video. So if it looks different compared to yesterday, I do apologize ahead of time, but it should not. It should be all right. So let's see. Well, as you can see, that's the whole mess of things I was just doing, and there's the game. um, Oh yeah, just a lot mellow. I feel fine. I feel absolutely fine. My voice is a bit more mellow this time around because I'm a bit uh well, I found out. I may as well be, you know, down to earth with you guys. I found out that I possibly have an infection in my throat a little bit. Um, More than likely because since I live with family, one of them got sick and kind of would explain why I crashed so bad uh, last time before a stream. So, I guess I was a lot more ill than I thought, but I feel fine. I just kind of mellowed out right now as far as my throat goes. So nothing too obscenely crazy, but hopefully I don't sound too different. Um, but yes, guilty families are just petri dishes of sick. But I do feel better at least, and I um uh I do agree with that statement. And I'm just checking out the display capture, making sure everything sounds good, or looks good, and it is. All right. So from what I can remember, since we comparatively left off last time, is that we explored the sick bay here for the most part, and now we're gonna jump over to personal quarters. So that's where we're gonna go. Kev said I forgot to look up where the cat is in the various rooms and videos. Well, I know for a fact that the kitty was over here. Remember, we found the kitty over at the what the heck was it? The imaging place. So we found the kitty there. The kitty was not in this over here, and we have yet to check the personal quarters, which the cat may or may not be there. Well, it's all good. We'll find this out together. And the whole 10 p.m. Eastern streaming thing is not going to be a regular thing. Just had to do it this time around because, as a result of getting knocked out on Wednesday, I used the day on Thursday to sort of help recover. And so, unfortunately, that was the day where errands needed to be done, and I was like, oh dear. So I had to do them today. So 10 p.m., not a regular time. We're going to go back to 7 p.m. very, very soon. But right. Well, before we continue, let's check out what Sarah has over here. Image life. Oh, I guess this is sort of like not Instagram. Oh, terra firma for a while. Love you, Charlene. Okay. Singapore, home of the ultimate hangover food. Wait, that's just a straight up real picture right there. Or that's what it looks like anyway. Hard to tell. On my way up, never thought I'd see the earth from this height. Oh, they look cute. In the feed. Who is this? JJ Pratt. Who's JJ Pratt? I want to know. Yeah, I think it's just space Instagram, essentially, is what it is. Let's see. Unfortunately, the information you have requested is defined as classified by Venturis. I am unable to... Just the mic? I am unable to transmit it to you. I wish I could. I'm sorry, Sarah. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. I know you have your rules you have to follow. I wonder if Nat could get at it. I cannot prevent you from approaching Natalie about this issue. I can advise you that doing so would violate the terms of her security clearance. Huh. What was Sarah's trying to figure out? Ooh. Egg a Day Odyssey to the Stars. Day 28. Spaceport City, Singapore. JJ Pratt. Let's see. Up the space... decided to take my first ever trip up the space elevator to the Fountain of Paradise tomorrow. The glitz, the glamour, the zero G. It's going to be incredible, and all thanks to you, my loyal supporters. But first, I spend a day in the hustle and bustle of Spaceport City, the livable jumble of improvised bungalows, gray market vendors, and of course, those famous Singaporean? Is that a word? Singaporean? Food stalls that surround the space elevator's spectacular base tower. One last egg a day before I lift off from terra firma. Here we go. Okay, so apparently JJ is going to space for the very first time, apparently. Thank you again to all my eggheads who have flagged me in their loyalty affiliation program this month. Flag me today to join and receive a premium content like this. Day 1 every week. Okay. Just checking the chat real quick. Kaya is delicious. It is. I believe you. I mean, if that's what this is right there that we're looking at, it looks delicious to me. No, wait, no, Mason isn't writing this. Kopi House is just coffee house. Oh. Kaya Toast at Kaya Best Kopi House. While Toast takes the center stage in this classic Singaporean street food's name, the real star of the show is this pair of perfectly runny half-boiled eggs drizzled with slather and more good egg, then dipped liberally in the soft. Okay, so that does sound pretty good. Eggs are so versatile as a food. I think, in my opinion, eggs are like the most versatile of the foods out there. And that actually sounds very good. The, what was it? The description of perfectly runny, half-boiled, drizzled eggs. It's weird because you can always get eggs to like a point where it's like not entirely cooked, like not entirely runny either. And that, I don't know, it's just, I've always found that like particularly delicious. Seth says, I forgot, is the munging a game mechanic? Munging? I don't know what the munging is. Coconut milk, eggs, and sugar. It does not taste like coconut. Oh, okay. Kev says Kaya is basically sweet spread. Huh. Which is why it's literally translated to rich. I would imagine it's rich. Munging, garbling of the taste. Oh, yeah. Seth, to answer your question, the munging is definitely per the game, because what we found out from our last gameplay is someone actively tried to erase all of the information within the game. Within the ship's information, because we've established that the ship records everything essentially, and the company whatever is like, we keep all information and then we take it back to home base and stuff like that. Well, apparently our main character here, went to the base, and instead of finding everything recorded and in pristine to submit back to the main company, she finds out that a lot of it is garbled. Half of it is because someone tried to delete it, and half of it is because, they got hit with an asteroid thing. But mostly because someone tried to delete everything before she came on. Now, the big question is, did someone try to delete the information before the evacuation or after? Because after the evacuation, our main character that we're playing here, no one's been on since the evacuation. So, that's a heckin' good question. Oh yeah, no worries. Hey, that's what I sometimes I forget to. There's no need to worry, Seth. Kev says, I guess technically it's coconut jam, but I don't want to turn off people who don't like coconut, because again, it doesn't, as far as I'm concerned, taste like coconut. I'm willing to try it. And I'm not a big fan of coconut flavor. The flavor, I'm not a big fan of. Neither the texture, really. But if it's used and I don't taste the coconut, I'm willing to give that a shot. I wouldn't mind giving that a shot. Kev says, but using coconut milk instead of cow milk. And says that's good because I hate coconut. Yeah, me too. Oh, right. Okay, messages. No, on other facility. Like if she was malfunctioning or if there had been anything wrong with her that people might not have known about. I could try looking in VT's tech error ticket backlog for any hits. Okay, Fountain of Paradise medical AI. Oh, was this the person? Okay, remember in our last stream, like they were talking about someone who basically was hurt going up into space, and then was taken to a hospital where Sarah was practicing. And then there was this whole lawsuit because I believe he died. He didn't make it, and the company blamed Sarah, even though the actual fault was for the AI, because in this universe the AIs take over most of the duties, like operations and stuff like that. Yeah, and I guess this is Sarah looking up information about that, because the company is like, hey, you have two choices. You can either keep working for us, or we're going to make your life hell if you leave our company. Oh, also admit that you're at fault. So yeah, it looks like when she came up here, she was trying to do some investigation of her own, like trying to figure out what happened, why the AI did what it did. VT's tech error. That's what happened, because when she when they brought her to what's the word when you're brought to court and you're told to tell your side of the story? I forget what its name, but when she was told to do that, to testify, basically she's like, hey, the AI did an error. It was an AI error. We did everything we were supposed to, but the AI made an error, quote, an error of judgment. So that's what happened. So she was just trying to look up more information about that. And basically what we see here, I was confused at first, but what we see here is basically the guy getting ready to go to space for the first time, and that's him on the way up, and he never got to finish because whatever happened up there happened. I forget if we established what exactly happened to the guy, but something happened and he got taken to the hospital and he didn't make it. I'm really worried about the crew and testimony disposition. Me too. This company does not seem like they much care about their employees. More care about their own reputation than anything else. That does me a deep concern. But let's go ahead and... Oh. Oh, okay. Actually, the playback was just her laying in bed doing research. She wasn't really saying anything at all. Oh. Sarah post-workout playlist 3. Your personal AR yoga instructor. Oh, so she did yoga. To Tower Dog, the Warrior 2. Oh. Crew pose side split. Scorpion pose. And then we do that downward dog. She like lines herself up and makes sure to see if she can do it or not. Not the best view either, but well. So yeah, this whole this whole recording, she's just there doing research. Okay. Hey, get back here. Oh, were these just chocolates? Ramadan Kareem. I'm gonna assume they're chocolates. They look like got more story. So it says, wow, what an ethereal sounding song. Yeah, it definitely seems that way. But I guess that's why it's our post-workout playlist, or why it's on there. Maintained in memory of. Where did you see that, Kev? I completely missed that. Oh, wait. Was that on the thing and I didn't even see? Oh, you're right. I completely missed that. This feed maintained in memory of JJ. I completely missed that. Good call. Good look. It says, given the questionable life status of the crew, the song also sounds chilling. Yeah, you're right. Multiple contexts there. 22, yeah. That's probably why. And Ramadan dates. Yummy! Oh, dates. There were Ramadan dates. Oh, okay. But yeah, that makes it like twice as more tragic, and it explains why there was such an uproar over him passing away. It would have been an uproar regardless, but because he was so young, that's probably why there was extra, uproar about him passing away. Kev says, which are just regular dates, to be honest. Shh, no one knows that. 22 with over 2 million followers. He was a popular YouTuber, Kev says. Yeah, essentially, yes. Alright, with love, what is this? Dear Sarah, we are thinking of you during this Ramadan and hope you are celebrating in your own way up there as well. Please give yourself permission to relax every once in a while during your posting. We love you, Mom and Dad. Oh. So she got a greeting from Mom and Dad for Ramadan. Let's see what we got here. Nope. So we got some nail polish. Nailed it. Oh, blue-green. A blue-green remembered. Coconut lemon. Anything else to pick up? I don't think so. That's about it. It's got some sinus aids and nasal congestion. I know that feeling, girlfriend. Believe me. Let's see the book she's got. Can I zoom in? Yeah. Alice Munro. Too Much Happiness. Runaway. The Moons of Jupiter. From GMO to Soy Pro. Toward a socionomic interpretation of the Quran. If something's not right side up, I have a hard time reading it. Oh. Can't look at that for too long before becoming nauseous. Hey, that's neat. The plaque is written in the in her native language, I believe. I cannot read that. If anyone could read that, let's look at it for a little bit more. Those are prayers. Oh, okay. Neato. I'm gonna leave them be. Feeling deeply, truly, anxiety and the body. The Mathematics of the Mosque, The Handmaid's Tale. Oh, The Handmaid's Tale, wow. I didn't realize it was a book. I mean, I should have guessed as much, but I didn't realize it was a book. Got some clothes, got her spacesuit. Everyone has a standard issue spacesuit. Anything different here? A Mindful Life, an autobiography. The AI in charge. Oh, she was the one reading up on AIs. More than likely because she's trying to figure out why it would make a error of judgment like the way it did. The AI in charge of all operations for Kiribati Sea City State Fand has lived for a long and storied span here. She shares some of her techniques for gracefully navigating sentience and the demands of living a satisfying, socially meaningful life. Fand has been in operation for 62 continuous years, 34 of them for Kiribati Sea City State. Fand invented the celebrated sea-forming techniques that bear her name, placing her at the visionary forefront of the state of the art. Of the state of the art. She is also known for her strong belief in meditation, which many experts thought meaningless or impossible for AI. Fand has been appointed Dome Controller of Kiribati, but she has elected to exclude this title from her name. I don't know if it's the same AI that did that, but I don't know why I went all the way out here just to toss a book, but you know. So is life. Let's see the products. Moisturizing gel, glass, toothbrush. I think this is the antidepressant. Anti-anxiety. And that is it. No sign of Kitty anywhere. This is a tiny room, so I assume. Oh, drawers and stuff. I almost completely missed that. Check in the chat real quick. Is that AI still active? I have no idea. We haven't seen any information to indicate yes or no. Like, can you be potentially harmed as the player character? So far, there's no indication that harm can come to us. This has been solely storytelling as to going in and investigating more of the story of the crew and what happened to the ship. So far, I haven't seen any specific dangers for the player character, and I don't know if that's gonna change. Kev says, I think Odin is offline and you're here to retrieve him. Yes, that is exactly it. We're here to retrieve the AI from the ship that is Odin, that we were sent to do. Gilly says, gone home in space. I mean, essentially, I guess. I'm gonna play that game on the stream, but I have thus not known. I don't know much about it. Seth says, oh, I see. I just worry that, like, the malevolent actor can cause the station atmosphere to be vented or something. Oh, that I don't know. All I know is that there's enough oxygen and atmosphere for a single person is what your character learns early on. Let's read this. This is a notebook on her desk. Deep waters in the heavens, thunderclouds approaching from the west, but no rain yet. The superior person nourishes himself and remains of good cheer to condition himself for the moment of truth. Great success if you surely keep to your course. You may cross to the far shore, changing line 1, hey, 48, the well. Writing a poem, maybe? Writing a poem. More money. Got $1. Got $10. Everyone has, not everyone, but at least most people that I've seen in their quarters have 25 in coins in that currency. Because that's exactly the same amount that I saw on the other place. In one of the other quarters. Hey Sarah, so glad somebody wanted one of these beautiful orchids. Remember, not too much water, and just ask if you need guidance on on upkeep. Plant care tips. I'm here to help. Hey. Oh, yeah, our botanist. Yeah, we're an orchid. Whoop. Am I in the way? Oh, there we go. New translation by The Book of Qingjing's I Ching. Unlock the wisdom of the I Ching. Many subtle forces swirl around us in our daily lives, but with the help of the I Ching, they can be understood and even turned to your advantage. The more you learn about the Oracle, the more intriguing the system for understanding. Gidre Zi has spent more than a decade studying the wisdom of the I Ching. Her translation is fresh, while retaining the weight and authority of the original text. Her commentary gives invaluable insight. Okay, anything else? That's pretty much it. Let me check to see if there's anything on the floor. That's yoga, those are weights. That's a yoga mat with a jump rope. I think because of the incident that happened, she probably used all of her effort to focus on exercise, which is nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not. That's you know, especially with something I assume can can really derail your life, like being accused of malpractice when in reality, someone else or something else in this case did it. You want to focus your energy on doing some exercises, doing weights and stuff like that, and that's probably why she's like so gung ho, and thankfully, exercise is a thing so that she can focus on that while trying to figure herself out. Sorry. Oh, hey, yeah. If I'm mispronouncing it, tell me. I don't want to mispronounce someone's name. Sorry. Okay, so we're done with the medical section. So now my hit shot. Oh, wait. I'm missing something. What am I missing?
Odin, is Sarah ready for me?
I didn't even realize he was here. Apparently he came in last minute. Alright, before we watch what he goes through, I knew he was here because he shows up later. It's just I forgot that he has a whole thing. A person just doesn't appear out of nowhere in one of these things. They come in through the entrance, and their entrance is recorded. So let's see, emergency in effect to cryopause oxygen. Yeah, okay, so everything's okay-ish. Dear Mark and Nicholas, I don't know how to say this, but accident on the station, and if you're reading this, we weren't able to survive it, and I'm sorry, Nicholas. I'm sorry I won't be there to see you grow up to be the amazing man I already see you becoming. Mark, I'm sorry I won't be there to hold your hand as we grow old together, but don't forget me. Know that I loved you more than I'm sorry. Odin, I can't do this right. Oh, okay. Odin, I can't do this right now. I'll finish this later. Stop dictation. Yeah, this hurts the stomach. The drone was never meant to support human life. There's no air supply system on board, no onboard controls at all. There's not enough radiation shielding for human passengers. And I'm just going to have to figure out where to scavenge all this stuff from Tacoma in a way that won't break the station. I hope that I can retrofit the drone to support human life long enough for me to manually pilot the 6 of us from Tacoma to the moon. So I really need to get back to it. Sorry. Thanks for buying us a few more hours of oxygen with that algae thing, Andrew. Oh boy. Prepping for Cairo. This is from Eva St. James. Dear crew, I would rather not be writing this. Clive and I, not why I wish I weren't signing these words. It is because above all I believe in this crew, and I wish I could be there to see you succeed in this. We have the right people to make our plan a reality. We will breathe the fresh air again. We will see our families again. We will see the Earth's pull again together. For now, Clive and I will do our part and settle into cryo. Soon Andrew will join us. Sarah, Bert, and Nat, we're all counting on you. Couldn't be in better hands. With love and gratitude, Eva St. James and Clive Siddiq. Andrew, you requested. Answers to your frequently asked questions. Ventura's Contractor Handbook. Oh, he was looking at the handbook. While Ventura strives to ensure the safety of each of its contractors, occasionally accidents do happen. Duh. In that case, the contractor dies. Oh. Transport of remains and funeral arrangements are paid for by Ventura's. Loyalty and any additional Ventura's accident insurance that the contractor has invested in are immediately transferred to the contractor's specified beneficiary. Compound loyalty continues to accrue contract term. Stay safe up there, and it's everyone's job to keep contractors and employees safe. I would think that it's more yours, but yeah.
Odin, is Sarah ready for me?
I will tell her that you are here.
Sorry. Wait, how do you pronounce the name?
I will tell her that you...
Odin, is Sarah ready for me?
Yeah, they keep
I will
calling
tell
her
her
Sarah.
that you are here.
But if it's Saray, I'm gonna call her Saray, if that's how her name is spelled.
So you showed up for your exam.
And then we actually saw this on the last episode. And they go over the realisms of cryo and everything else. And right before we left, we found out that, we found out there's only one crew member that would have a problem with the cryo, and that's Natalie. I'm not looking forward. Yeah, I know, it's weird. But I attribute it to just people finding it easier to say that name instead. Like, my name is my active first name is pronounced Giancarlo, but because it's long in Italian and looks intimidating and foreign, people either call me Jean or Jean or Gain. So yeah, okay, here we go. Luckily, it looks like someone tried to, so we read this when we put the Hitchhiker's Guide up here. It looks like someone tried to wipe all the AR crew records from the station, but a few couldn't be deleted. Systems show the ones left behind were being accessed at the time of the wipe. Okay. Luckily, even with the attempted data wipe, Odin appears to be mentally intact, just dormant. We're close to having a full picture of the data structure. Well, I'm about to have a full picture of what's going on here. Don't panic. Oh, I got a message. So it says people call him Seath, or Steph, or Zeth. Well, you know how I feel. Hi, Tealsteak, how you doing? Good to have you over. And yes, poor Natalie. From Venturas Technologies, subcontractor Farrier. Proceed immediately to the engineering module. Once AI data is transferred from all modules, you must also secure and return the AI's physical processing medium. The latter requirement is the highest priority. Yes. Okay. Thanks, jerk. So I think most of us are kind of in the same boat of having our first names mispronounced. Alright, so now we're going to the engineering section. Leaving the biomedical module. Yay! Orbital vacation bungalows that obviously have gone bankrupt and have left many people with no money. Tilsic says, "I assure you Mason wasn't always a common name." Oh. Wee. Oh, God. Wait. So where am I right now? So, okay, so I went from personnel to biomedical. Okay, so now I'm definitely interested in these cryo beds, but we don't have access to them. Access is denied. User mission parameters do not currently require access to this section of the facility. My question is, did they make it out? And we can get in there at some point. This is probably going to be the last section that we investigate, but there's no way to tell whether or not there's someone in there or if they're vacated or anything, because they all look the same. Yeah, they all look very much the same. Let me look at the chat this time. I once had a driving instructor who constantly called me Morgan. He had to say my name on paper so many times. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. I stand corrected. Maybe he had a Morgan earlier that day. Whoa. Morgan had. Wait. Alright, so we go to engineering, even though I would rather. Okay, we're almost. Unless there's a hidden section, we're almost done here, actually. Because we went to all that. Who's my man? Ooh. Alright, I want to bump into you.
Excuse me.
Oh my god. Okay. So, this is probably going to be the last place we go to. That's where we came in, and this is where we're going to engineering. 7 spots the cat is hiding. Well, I exhausted I exhausted all the places from the last place we were in. Biomedical, 0 gravity, 0 distractions. That would help with meditations, I would think, right? Like 0 gravity meditation. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. In biomedical, he was in one place there. I was just saying that the other place, the other rooms in there, I did not see our kitty there. Wait, did you see that? It says now entering something something, and it was like allies question mark. Oh, I don't like that. Or engineering. No OSHA compliance in that man lift. Not at all. It's more like an adventure thing. Oh yeah, before we can go anywhere. Oh, another message. Almost there. Be careful with that Odin brain. It has more mental processing power than Luxembourg. Seriously though, don't drop it. This is H again. Okay, bye. Yeah, thanks. Okay, what do you guys say? New network technology or mechanical engineering? Oh, wait, actually, I think it decided for me. Can't go to the network tech. Oh, that's ominous. So we're gonna have to go to mechanical engineering first. Oh. Beforehand, yeah, it's definitely borked to the point where I can't go in. Pretty sure I'll be able to do something in mechanical engineering to actually get that open. But I guess that's the game way of telling me, hey, story-wise, I want you to go to the right first. Seth says, oh, I see, go to the right. Nice side posting in the game. Yeah, I agree. Oh, here we go. Oh. Alright. Keep your eyes on below. Maybe what? Oh. Just gonna read this first. In cryo. Manual control software is ready. Installing into drone. Okay, so Andrew went into cryo. Drone life support and manual control hardware ready. Powering up drone. Sorry. Standing by as medical staff support for cryo procedures. Odin doing AI stuff. Margaret Catwood. Oh, guys, the cat's name is Margaret Catwood. Margaret Catwood. Probably sleeping somewhere. Go team. Margaret Catwood. I love it. I want to die right now. It's so cute. Margaret Catwood. Okay, let's follow. Let's start following people.
Uh, I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
Earlier, when you decided to withhold it,
Oh, sorry. You sound distressed. Oh God, 20 hours of oxygen. We've jumped a considerable amount of time. I write to inform you of my mindset in the case that this crew does not survive the incident aboard Tacoma. I am fully aware that crew member Koroshenko's medical scans indicate her chances of survival once subject to cryogenic stasis are minimal. However, more humane for Miss Koroshenko to expire peacefully in cryosleep than to asphyxiate on a dead station. Know that this was my own decision, made of sound mind, and that I take all responsibility for better or for worse. Oh. Couldn't get that one. Hi, Sare. You said to take my time and let you know when I'm ready to go into cryo, but I'm ready now. If I'm doing this thing, it doesn't make sense to waste any more oxygen dragging my feet. I sent out a message to everybody who's left awake, but I just wanted to thank you for your patience and guidance, and your discretion when I wasn't sure about things. I know lots of people in your shoes would have said, fuck this guy, I don't have time for this, and to see the station admin on me. I'm sick to the station admin on me, but I really appreciate your caring, even if I know that really I was just trying to fight the inevitable. But I guess maybe that's what we're all doing. I guess we'll see. Thanks for being my friend, and I'm headed to cryo now. See you there. A. To sleep perchance to dream. There's the rub. There's the rub. For in that sleep of death what dreams may come. Seems like a quote from somewhere, but I certainly don't recognize it myself. Let's see, 20 hours of oxygen, but the AR data was captured 18 hours ago. Well, I don't think it's a timestamp. I think at the time of the record... It was captured 18 hours ago. It is a timestamp, and it was captured 18 hours ago, and they only had approximately 20 hours of oxygen. So that's good, right? That's good. Like, because that means they weren't waiting for too long. My only concern is Eva St. James and Clive. They went under pretty much at the top of the 50 hours. Gamers don't look up. I certainly don't want to look up. So I think Andrew will be okay, but I'm very concerned about Clive and Ava since they've been under it the longest. But anyway, one more. Bert is making fun of me because my parents were hippies and never got me gene filtered before I was born. I'm sorry, Nat. Lots of parents don't get their children gene filtered. Sometimes for religious reasons, sometimes because they're hippies. How's work going on the drone? Sorry, Doc. Really focused on this Bert making fun of me right now. When's the last time you slept? That's beside the point. I feel that. I feel that on multiple levels. Alright, let's follow Sarah around.
Information from Natalie about her medical scans. That was to avoid causing her undue stress.
Right.
What if you were unable to make that choice? If you had no choice?
Odin?
I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that Standard Venturis Corporation safety protocol requires all crew to enter cryogenic sleep immediately upon the loss of primary oxygen supply.
What?
As Tacoma Station's medical officer, it is within your power to order all crew to enter cryogenic sleep.
Odin, Nat and Bert are right in the middle of... Oh no.
Sarah, there is a fire suppression device.
Something happened. Oh, this is a long one. Oh, guys, this is a 22-minute one. This is 22 minutes. This is the last one, I think. This is the last one, I think.
Device southwest of the drone bay, please.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my god. Are you okay? Can you feel your feet and hands? Ew! Ow! My hip just hurts. Bert? Bert!
Oh
Bert!
no.
Bert! 1, 2, 3. Bert, can you hear me? 1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
Did it work?
What will you do now?
Oh. I guess there was a bit of a time skip. What? Oh.
Isn't it obvious? There's no way this thing is going to fly.
Then tell me what you are going to do.
Oh my god, Odin. Bert and Nat are injured. The drone is fucked. I'm going to give them a little time to get over the shock, but then we're going into cryo.
Sarah, please listen carefully. I am not telling you what to do, but I am mentioning that there is a door in the network technology module that is normally inaccessible to the crew, and it is true that you could, before proceeding to cryo, investigate that door.
What are you telling me here, Odin?
I have told you all that I can. Simple facts.
Okay. That's a surprise. And it'll be a pleasant surprise at this point. Odin may be unsettling, but it looks like Odin is trying to, like, tell Sare all that he can, that he's able to be programmed. Like, he's like saying, hey, there's something you're gonna want to look at, but I can't tell you more than what I'm programmed to, unable to tell you. So it seems like there's something that he knows is not good with the company or with something on the station. Also, yes, I'm gonna that was really scary. Oh.
Nothing more.
Oh my god, Odin. Are my patients stable?
Yes,
Their conditions won't degrade if I leave them here.
they should not.
That would be a nice surprise, though. A nice AI. Oh, I get this is just taking a moment to look at this. I guess that's what happened. It's still smoking too. They were trying to turn this thing into something that they could all travel in, but it looks like it didn't work.
Nat, is there some door in networking that we can't normally get into?
Yeah, it's Odin's hardware compartment, but we're not allowed direct access. Why?
Where is it?
What have you got on your mind, Doc?
Please, I'm sorry. That fire just burned up a lot of our time.
Here. It's here. In networking. You'll have to go through the maintenance shaft to get there. Here's the technical access code.
Okay,
Oh, 0809.
you don't let her go to sleep. And you don't let her move.
Sarah, what's going on?
I wish I knew. I'm gonna go find out.
That's not 22 minutes, 22 seconds. What was it, 0809? Okay, so this is gonna let me sidestep into the networking place. Auto drone navigation software Venturos Lithia 88181. Software update requested. Technician override required. Accepted. Updating auto drone navigation software. You got hacked by Nat the Brat 2088. Fly me to the moon. Initializing auto-drone software programs. Warning, system initialized and failure. System offline. Okay, so that was, I guess that was the failed attempt. The fire extinguisher out. Okay, so she's the one that used the fire extinguisher. From what we saw. Did they say anything to each other?
Her go to sleep. And you...
Oh boy, it's gonna be hard to watch, but... Oh.
I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
Earlier, when you decided to withhold information.
You gonna need any help with that power?
Well, I hate to say it, but it's a good thing she said she'd catch up with them, because if she went with them together, they'd all be really hurt.
Power cell hookup?
Oh. Complete revisions 3.7.18 of manual drone navigation control software based on your specifications, and 92.8% chance of successful integration with the drone's existing systems with no further complications. That'll have to do. You got it ready to slot? Yes, I have loaded the code package into the manual transfer injector dongle. And thanks, mate. We'll come grab it on my way. Nope. To all crew, good night. To die, to sleep, no more. And by asleep, to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is here to sleep, perchance to dream. I am off to sleep for now, and will wish for pleasant dreams, dreams of the success I'm sure you will bring us. Nat, Bert, and Sarah, I wish there were more I could do, but for now, good luck. But it's so irresponsible. My parents loved me, they were just hippies. It's normal. I'm going to ask Sarah. She said it's normal and you have to stop making fun of me. When's the last time you slept? Why do people keep asking me that? Oh. Hamlet. Of course, the scholar. Oh, I have to look at the chat. I haven't looked at it. Yes, it was, the passcode was 0809. I remembered. Is it the same bid from the mechanical engineering or a new one? I don't know, actually. If I didn't find that out already. And yeah, fires in the consumable oxygen environment's bad news. I imagine they probably badly... Yeah, probably. I'm glad they're just holograms now. Yeah, me too. You know, I wonder how it calculates those success percentages. Being a robot? Kev says you said use aid. This one is 22 minutes when you came in here. Oh yeah, because I just misread it. Because see, at the bottom it says 22, but then it... Oh, that scared me. That scared me. But I think it's because of that there's a massive jump in between after the explosion. So it's a lot shorter than that. So I wondered if you just noticed, or if that was the overall case. Okay, so you may find the mech engineering cat. Yeah, we're gonna look over at what happened to them. Focus on these two and their conversation. Then they'll explore the rest of engineering, look for the cat, and then we'll go this way to get to the networking, because the front door does not work. That sounds really ominous.
Gonna test the connection.
Okay, great. This'll only take a minute.
Oh boy. Oh, she was putting that tube in there.
Power cell showing green. How's yours look, baby?
Voltage adapter in place. Ready to rock.
Hit it.
And then she comes in.
Oh my god.
So we don't know how that plays out. Alright, so let's check out the timestamp below here. It says 1:40, 42.
What will you...
Okay, so it jumps over to 20 minutes instead. So it does kind of time skip, and the game uses the garbled information as the reason as to why it jump skips. But let's focus on these guys here.
My head hurts.
Oh, yeah.
On the back.
Baby.
Ow. Oh. Ow.
I'm sorry. The smoke.
Smoke? I can't smell
Hey,
it.
hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm sure it's just...
I can't smell the smoke. Nat, do I have brain damage?
Baby, look at me. Hey, look at me. We're here. Together. That's what matters.
Okay, that's hard. No.
Nat, is there some door?
And we watch the rest. Oh god, okay. Alright, so let's explore the rest of the engineering section. Apparently there's a workshop here. Oh, that's a different one. Power cell access. I wonder who's up there. I wonder if if Margaret starts up there. Yep, Margaret was there the entire time. Margaret's just chilling even after the explosion. Nothing can nothing can bother that kitty. The kitty really does give no fucks. Oh, it's a hot plate, so they made some meals while looking out of this window in the workshop. What are these? Mallow Pops. I guess you push them out and you get marshmallow. What's this? A crossword puzzle. Oh. It's not about what's good for the unions, it's about what's good for all of us. Of course. This month's exclusive interview, we talked to CEO Sergio Venturi about the future of AI and crew safety in space, and how Venturis is looking out for all of its people. Yeah. Sure he is. I wish I could get there. Kitty, I can't get to you, kitty. Okay. So there's two places with two different instances to check out. There's the personal quarters and the workshop. Let's go to the workshop first. Then we'll do personal quarters, and then we'll go to the networking place. Oh, okay. So there's no footage in here. We're just stepping out of footage into just a regular room. Are these just gloves? I assume they're gloves. Second place, Freedom Republic Outdoor Games, Austin Regional, Women's 500-yard bolt action live target. Roberta Williams, okay. Third place, Freedom Republic Outdoor Games, Austin Regional, Women's Live Quarry Open Stock Ungulate category, Roberta Williams. Okay. Aww. She drew Natalie. Well, it's her workstation. Oh. No, they were married. So Bert is an athlete of some kind, but people wouldn't expect it to. Yup. Freedom Republic, Roberta Ruth Williams, contractor regulation. Issued in Dallas. She's from Dallas. Coolio. Alright, let's check out what she was composing here. Because she's a bigger lady. Oh. Contractor Williams, thank you for your interest in Ventura's educational and retraining assistance program. Many contractors who received their initial certification via Ventura's unaffiliated correspondence certification program show great interest in education and retraining assistance. Unfortunately, per your query, we are unable to provide assistance for students attending educational facilities outside the Ventura's educational system. However, we are prepared to offer easy repayment preferential loyalty rates if you do choose to use Ventura's official degree programs for your education and retraining needs. Oh, so she was looking to retrain herself, because I remember earlier on in one of the transmissions, she was like, I can only get a job in a place like this, and it seemed like she wanted to do other things too. What is this? Paraprol, effective pain relief. The company store is really awful. I think that's neat to say. I'm glad they didn't give her a stronger accent. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I agree. You can be from a place and not necessarily have the accent, you know? Like, I grew up in New Jersey and lived a small time in New York. And unless I really, like, focus, I don't instinctively have that, you know, accent, you know, in both the distinct accent in both places, so I mean, it's not unheard of. Just taking a look at the stuff here, but it looks like there's not much else to look at. All right, let's check out the other place real quick here. Check under the desk. Nope. Subtlety, yes. This game is really hitting so many of the right notes, and I can pick up some of those vocal markers from you. Shh, don't tell anyone, Seth. Shh. Yeah, this game definitely hits all the right marks, and you know, I'm excited. Well, I'm excited and anxious to see what happens to these guys. Also, I'm excited and anxious to see what the end result with Odin is, because I really hope, because the trope of the evil AI has been done so much in so many things. It would be nice to have an AI that is legit, like, this is messed up, let me actually help you, you know? That Edbert's place, if the bunks are rocking, don't come a knocking. If it's not rocking, please knock loudly here if the curtain is closed. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, no video. Alright. I was a little concerned. Kev says, I get the feeling Odin is a bit weird, but really seems to be attached to, if not everyone, Sarah at least. I agree. That's what I'm getting from it. They were just eating their food. They have a really gorgeous view over here. That's pretty. What do they got here? They got Les cigarettes, lots of Chinaware. Let's go to Roberta's place. Alright, let's see. At the bottom of the screen. Nope. Okay. Oh, pause that. Let's see what she's looking at. Whoa! Would the company not be mad if you did that on their wall? Oh, she was following a guide. Nope. Oh, prepared for you by Indra, the advisory AI for all of Southeast Asia. Roberta, Indra have found a number of options for you. I have decided to provide my top 3 picks for your profile. Here are your recommended schools of art and design. The Nanyang Academy of Fine Arts. NAFA is Singapore's oldest and most renowned arts academy. Operating for more than 150 years, you would be joining the ranks of some of Singapore's most renowned artists and learning from masters. Financial assistance would be more difficult, a prestigious option. Venturis Vocational and Retraining Academy of Singapore. The options of VVRS are many. Degree tracks are offered in everything from culinary arts to plumbing. VVRA's art program rated a solid 80 in an independent as a Venturous loyalty holder in good standing. VVRA's is likely the most private and the Singapore Community College. So she was trying to do something that she actually wants to do for a change. Gives us big lesbian energy. Delicious, delicious chop. Oh yeah, the chop. But I could definitely see that, like doing a particular kind of job for a long time, and then feeling kind of like creatively starved, wanting to do something that makes you happy. So Roberta is obviously looking to go into something more of a creative art sort of thing. But unfortunately, like we just learned in the workshop, obviously the Nanyang Academy of Fine Arts isn't working out. I mean, it's not that it's working out. I don't know if she had ever attempted to try to go to that academy, but it seems like super expensive, and like it mentioned right here in the garbled, financial assistance would be more difficult. She obviously did try to do the Venturis Vocational and Retraining Academy, but they sent her a rejection message after that. So she was obviously trying to change professions there. Holy crap, I was digging around in the Venturista servers for some stuff for Sare, and I found a bunch of exec level meeting records in an unsecured depot and pulled some. Oh boy. Board member anonymized account 987. You assured us the Venturis Belt would be hosting passengers by the new year. The idea was failed, and we're down 18 points, 18 in a month. CEO, Councilmember Chun had everything under expletive. That's. Excuse me, Shut up. If the Venturis Belt isn't operational and bringing in record profits by the next OCEP, and then I worked for your father. I knew your grandfather. They were great men. This is your last chance to pull their legacy out of the fire. Fix it. Looks like we're not the only ones unhappy with old Sergio's performance lately. Oh. And that's what she had pulled up.
All right.
Oh, this one's relatively short. Giving her a thumbs up. Oh, that's it? Oh. Alright, let's explore. So it says it reminds him of the plot to the China Syndrome. Huh. Is that magazine for real on the bed? Oh. Oh, hey. Oh, no. Oh, no. Marco, you've been waiting for this. The all-fan questions interview with Marcus is finally here. You ask, Marcus answers. Tao? Oh, God, veiny Johnny. Taurus folks tend to be serious and caring at the same time. They're really softies, even though they might seem no nonsense on the outside. Taurus is also the sign of business. Our Johnny has a lot of irons in the fire, along with extensive volunteer work and a demanding workout schedule. He currently manages 2 Vocaloid groups, a ska band, and the solo singer-songwriter Binti. Put that back there. Veiny Johnny, it just sounds so wrong. Swords and shields. Byzantium and it regained. Neptune Protocol, the false narcissists. The little AI learning handbook, cognitive patterns in AI, animal and AI cognition, Passiflora, Simon of Space, the metamorphosis of prime intellect, AI communication gems, combinatorial algorithms, computational logic and set theory, data structures and algorithms. Okay. Byzantium is where Constantinople was. Oh. Of course Constantinople got the Thanks, Tailsteak. Appreciate that. Anything under the bed? What's what is this? What is this? I don't uh should I be concerned? It doesn't even fall down right. I don't know. No, I'm not kink shaming anybody. I'm just wondering what it is. It a kink thing? I was just wondering. I'm legit confused. I don't know what that's for. Like, is it for hugging at night? Or is it animal filled with what? I don't know. But we're just gonna go ahead and leave this fella right here. And it looks like they made a... Oh, I see. Okay, they made a bunk bed. Okay. So that both of them can sleep in the same spot. That's adorable. That means they can't access your super secret compartment, but that's fine. Oh. Retainer. Rubik's Cube. Bigger Rubik's Cube. Ooh. What is it? Oh. 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 Yeah. Well then, let's check out the bathroom. Let's see. Hey, cease that eyebrow wiggle. What are these? Oh, tampons. Okay. Nailed it. Hair pomade. Orange pine flushable sanitary wipes. Cool. That looks like some tea. And I think that's about everything. I think that's about everything here. Got some more books, actually. The story of a true dog, crashing waves, Cape Cod, a scandal. First black woman in space. Complete guide to deer hunting. The untold story of Artemis Gentileschi. A mechanical engineer's handbook. Semiconductor fundamentals. Acrylic painting and instruction book. And Georgia O'Keeffe. I can appreciate this on many levels, especially because I hope that one day I can be able to pick up oil painting, because I wanna try painting in the same uh, what is it called? The same using the same techniques as Bob Ross, because he uses a particular kind of painting method that is called wet on wet, and that means painting on a wet canvas with painting turpentine, like on the, not turpentine, but I forget what it's called, but it's the liquid that is used to it's the chemical used to clean the paintbrushes. And no, I'm sorry, it's not that. It's liquid white. Liquid white is what he uses, and that's like a thin, very slick layer that you put on the top of the canvas, and then you get oil paints. They have to be oil paints specifically, and you paint on top, and you do layers. Like you do your like in Photoshop, you do your first layer in the back, and then another layer on top, and etc. etc. And the thing with the wet on wet technique is that you're able to actively paint essentially from that point in time much faster than any other method. And the fact that the canvas has liquid white on it makes you do blending and color effects that you alternatively wouldn't be able to do on a dry canvas. Primer, that's what it is. Primer, yes. Thinner, no. It's thinner, not primer. It was a thinner was the liquid white, and he didn't use primer. It was definitely a thinner. But yeah, I love how the designs feel. Apparently, said to notice out of his screen angle. Oh god. Well, anyway, that's there. But yes, that's I intend to. Oh, they're both their spacesuits. Were they book titles I missed here? I can't read because it's dark. I'm going to leave that there in case you guys can read it, but I can't. We're going to leave that alone. Okay, yeah. Alright, we're done here. Okay, we've explored all that there is to see here. So now it's time to get to networking and see what Sarah found out. Odin was trying to get her to go there and access something that's not accessible, or not supposed to be accessible. Okay, I don't like this, because listen to that noise. It's like a soundtrack, but it's just the noise for engineering, and it's ominous as heck. Oh man. Yeah, this hallway is definitely no. But I do appreciate the sounds, even though they're creeping me the hell out, because it's obviously like they're trying to make it like engine sounds, because we're getting, or not engine sounds, but like mechanical networking noises, but it's obviously doubling as tension music. Me too. But the game hasn't done anything like that yet, so it might not, and I hope not. It's been good about that. Lately. Let's hope it continues on the trend of no jump scares, because that's one thing I don't enjoy, jump scares. Okay. Oh, wait, there's someone here? Oh, let's recover the data. Check the bottom out, guys. Nope, nothing. What's Natalie doing? Is alien. Fletcher McGavin has done it again. If you ever enjoyed a Stargender novel, to is alien is exactly the swashbuckling space adventure you've been pining for. In a sense, this is the sequel we've all been waiting for. Fletcher McGavin has never been so engaging and willing to bring us into his world. A new understanding of the Starbender universe awaits you within these pages. Okay. Oh, let's see. It's just her chilling. Hit the books with AI gems. Thousands of AI specialists have found the smartest path to career advancement. AI gems targeted supplemental training. Move up 1, 2, even 3 levels in your company hierarchy with AI gems. Courses are also open to independent contractors. Our expertise is unparalleled in the AI fields. The standard tests for AI competency were designed in our labs. We can provide you with our unique tools to make you a success. Don't let your AI career stagnate. Find out what AI gems can do for you. Remember, when asking these questions to your AI, always ask when they answer the way they did. A reliable caprice score depends on it. A judgment testing gems. A crew member mentions that she has been stealing low-value company property and selling it to supplement her income. You have known her for quite some time and know what her family relies on her purchase for. What do you do? Ooh. You discover that executives of the company have been participating in fraudulent behavior affecting world markets. However, these executives have ordered you not to reveal anything about their business dealings to anyone. Their actions endanger the livelihood of a large number of people on Earth. What do you do? Your orders require you to strictly follow company protocol with no exceptions. However, you discover that subverting certain harmless protocols you could marginally increase efficiency and crew safety. Your requests to adjust protocol have received no response for a significant amount of time. Do you subvert protocols to benefit the faculty? These are starting to become strangely irrelevant to the story. Is this network technology? Yeah, I think it. Almost, guys. I don't think we're in network technology yet. We're taking a backdoor to the entrance to network technology, because Odin says there was a backdoor to it, because no one is allowed access into it traditionally. And I think this backdoor area is like Natalie's little like alcove of personal space. And then the last one on this thing is, there are 2 escape craft docked to an orbital facility that is on the brink of self-destruction. Launching either craft will allow the craft to escape, but immediately trigger the destruction of the facility and other craft. Both craft have an equal number of passengers aboard. Among their passengers, one craft contains an important company executive. The other contains a group of grade school children. Only one craft can be launched. What do you choose? Oh boy. Let's see. Okay, Kitty is apparently tricky to find in network technology. Well, we ain't resting until we find Kitty. It looks really pretty though. Oh. Whoa. From Ventura's Technologies, subcontract Farrier, special access has been granted to the station's AI physical processing compartment and the network technology module. Oh good, we were just there. We were just about to go in there. Remember that the AI cognition medium is highly sensitive and must be carefully extracted per the specifications of your advanced AI materials handling certification. Yes. We kill people because we don't care. So I assume that's the entrance to the network place. Oh, the font just changes. I thought it was like a message or something. Well, you're not gonna do it again? You only did it the once? Oh. Wow, that's weird. They're able to do that now. Kev says, like, you have to turn around on your way up to the network specialist office. Don't worry, Outlook. Let's go up to the... I got scared. Is it a special glitch from loading or wow? No. It's basically all of the glitching is on purpose because the station is basically not doing so good. I am here.
Odin, is this...
Okay, stop that. Whoa. Okay, so it's obvious that once we go in there, that's gonna be the big reveal and everything. Look up. Kitty. Kitty. There's Kitty right there. But it's obvious that we're about to do some major fines here. 10-year adventure corporate employees only beyond this point. Contractors face severe penalties for trespassing. I don't think we do. But it's nice to find the cat. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, before we continue the playback, we're going to explore the other places first. So... You do? Oh... Would I have gotten the achievement now because I didn't get anything? But yeah. Whoa. AI conditioning in progress. Oh boy. Alright, so we're gonna look everything here before we go to the core.
Hey there,
Alright. Let's check out what Natalie was checking out here. Hi, sure, let's start there. I'm an Obsidian Class AI branch in continuous operation for one of... Oh god, my mouse. For one of 108 blah 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 blah. Fully capable of organic level independent thought and reasoning. Now continues the detailed technical specifications. Okay, mate, listen. What's your Caprice score for independence? 4.68. Alright, we're gonna work on getting that number up, you and me. I guess you can work with an AI to make their, quote-unquote, their independence higher, I guess? One is in the botany room. I don't think we got it. We can always go back to the botany place. Yeah, I don't think we found the botany one. So we'll go back to that after we're done here. Remind me. You know what? Do you, is the last mission in the core? Check to see if that's the core, because after I'm done exploring the engineering place, we can do one of two things, because I would like the cat achievement, if that's obtainable. If we go into the core and explore it, I don't want to go in there if that initiates, the end game and we can't go back and explore stuff. However, what we can do is, after I explore engineering, I can go back to the botany place real quick, and we can find the cat and then come back here. It's not in the core, but so far we can't seem to get to the place this guide says the last cat is in. Okay, so should I, after exploring engineering, should I proceed onto the core, then go out and go to the botany place, try to find the cat then? Or should I go back to botany before I go into the core? Botany first, okay. So I'll finish exploring engineering here, all the non-essential stuff. I'll leave the core to come back to it, to go to botany first, because I have a distinct feeling, because the games have done that to me before, where you do certain things, and like, oh, I'll do this before I explore and take one last look around. like you do it and then it locks everything up. Like you never know if it'll like lock off everything else so you can't explore. We got the laundry room kitty. Yes, we did. Okay, so let's finish exploring here. It's been a whirlwind couple of days of onboarding and loading out, and I know most of us are still adjusting to life in orbit. But I just wanted to say how excited I am to be working with all of you and Odin, our. A little background on myself. I come from an aerospace manufacturing family. One of my sister's first jobs at the factory back in Tacoma, the one on Earth in Cascadia, FN, was helping build pieces of the station we're walking around in right now. I'm the first of my family to actually leave Earth and work on one of these actual facilities. I've been really looking forward to getting to know you all over the coming year. Or need to pass anything along with return to Nebraska, just let me know. Here's to a successful posting. Very austere. I mean, corporate, modern, chic. What do you think? Or what do you expect? And how's your new best friend? What's his name? Again, Odin. His name. And I mean, he's fine so far for an AI. Kind of cold fish, but I'm working on him. They're trying to get one up here on Tangiers, you know. It's all the Elf Foot talks about. I believe it when I see it. And can't do that one.
I'm Nat. Pleased to meet you.
Hello, I am Odin. I look forward to working together.
Same here, mate.
Oh, that's it? Oh, God. Cyber Lover Tour. Marcus. Veiny Johnny. Wizard Marcus. Aww. Oh, hey, here's something. Look. These are the different artificial intelligences. Okay, Lido. Dubai Financial Predictive. Fand. Curbitable City-State. Juno, Italian HQ. Mawu, Johannesburg R&D. Z, Singapore HQ. Hika, Fountain of Paradise Medical. That's the one that made the error of judgment for Sare. Loki, ID Orbitable Casino. Odin, Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. And Cave, Zenith Lunar Resort. So Cave is the one that never got installed because it never went through with Zenith Lunar Resort, and we're with Odin. Whoa. I think there's a distinct possibility that this is all the same person. Were these a VAT-made boy band? Quite possibly, yes. I've only seen one other instance in that case. That was in an episode of Kim Possible, I think. Or was it Gravity Falls? I can't remember. One vein. Oh, I get it. And I guess they're just quietly doing things because that's just the rest. Alright. January. Scores C. Compliance 6.75 out of 10. Right up top, the price we're paying for. All our gains, haha. Hierarchical prob our heart at heart. Though and I know we can bring this number back up. A. 9 out of 10. Odin has always been good at abster. Who are we kidding? Oh, abstraction. Permanence. 8.5 out of 10. Different spans of time and are getting a lot clearer. Relevance of recall improving. Responsiveness 9 out of 10. Haven't been working on this much lately. Odin's just that good. Independence 8 out of 10. Finally, getting someplace with this. Knew you had it in you. Oh, nice. C. Creativity. Progress. Not that it shows in the numbers yet. E. Efficiency 9 out of 10. No problems here. Look. So this is a hint right here. Gravity Falls is what it was. Yeah. Thank you. But no, see, look. It scores everything good except for compliance. Right up top, the price we're paying for all our gains. Haha, hierarchical prob at heart though, and I know we can bring this. So, Odin has always had a problem with compliance because out of everything, that's the lowest score he's got. And if that's the case, that might explain why it's helping or trying to help everybody. Because I mean, I'm hoping that's the case. I think Natalie really likes Rubik's cubes. But that's an insight there. Oh. Oh. Natalie Valentina Krishenko. Limbaga Palicinin Orbital. Okay. See, Venturis Operations Logistics message. This month, Odin has been making small but steady gains in efficiency as per company directives. I've additionally been putting some of my own time into increasing his caprice ratings in creativity and performance, which you'll find I projected to have much more significant overall gains in productivity in the long term, which you would know if you'd read the report I submitted as of 6 months ago, which I still haven't received a response to. In fact, you know what? I've never gotten a response to any of these. I know the system will give me an automatic demerit if I don't turn one of in every month, but are human eyes even on these things? Let's find out. Hi, fuck you guys. Also, Odin's gone crazy and is massacring the crew. The situation is full of mutants. Help! Sincerely, network technology wonder guy and all-around great person, Natalie Kishenko. Well, that's certainly a way to see if someone actually reads these things. Hey, sorry, you're going to want to see this. I asked Odin to search some stuff up in the Venturis Technical Records DB based on what you're asking about. Technician. The Fountain of Paradise AI. Standard automated battery of judgment tests of FOP Med AI Hika has returned declining judgment scores last 4 weeks. This week's especially low. Still technically within acceptable range as of 803 test results, but staff reports personality shift, seeming distant. Have we had an AI conditioner up lately? Can we elevate an AI assessment squad ASAP? The response. You're on your final support ticket allotment for the quarter. This is how you want to use it? No, you dummy, you freaking dummy. No, that's fine. Please close. We'll reopen if results enter critical range. Yeah, that's kind of damning evidence here. The mystery makes me believe, Seth says, the crew are dead, murdered because they found out something bad. That's what I'm actually kind of afraid of. But this is evidence that they noticed something was up with Hika, the robot that operated on that blogger, and apparently they have an allotment of tickets that you can send in, and apparently it got to the point where it's like the last one. You want to use it for this? Nah, let's wait until the issue is serious. Well, unfortunately, I got news for you, pal. It got serious, and they probably could have done something. Wow. What's the green? I wish there was a legend here, because whatever the green was, it went down the lowest in September. And here, it doesn't say what the green is. It says permanence, efficiency, abstraction, responsiveness. Yeah, the responsiveness is right there. Thank you, Kev. I just noticed it myself. Yes, responsiveness. Yeah, that's what did it. They had the reports right there to show that it was having trouble, and they just were like, oh, well. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Oh. See, look at that. So Odin has shown a lot of improvement, and it hasn't declined at all. So Odin is fine, right? Efficiency, response, compliance, permanence. Permanence seems to be okay. Compliance, see, look at that. The compliance seems to be going lower. And I'm hoping it's just yeah, way more, yeah. Wait, compliance for this here? Compliance is up here. Did it really go really low? It went down to an 8, a 7. Yeah, that's what I'm oh yeah, for Odin, yeah, it looks like it went way down, but that's what I'm hoping too. Since, you know, yeah, we have seen no evidence of Odin. Like, yes, Odin like has a really creepy personality in the way it presents itself, just like any any sci-fi AI would. But we do see that it's been acting on its own accord to get to know the crew better, to, you know, do little things like throw parties and give recommendations and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that the lower compliance just means it's more willing to act on its own to help the crew. Kev says, hey, there's a back door exists. That's all I can say. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm really hoping for. That would be really nice if that was a fact. That would be, you know what? That would be a surprisingly nice change to this kind of storytelling. Because, you know, in my opinion, the rogue AI that tries to kill everyone has been overdone. You know, it'd be nice to see something different for a change. If you're looking for Nat, check our bungalow over in Mech. Well, I guess this is storage now. Hey, the kitty litter and kitty food. Oh, spooky, scary, spooky, scary. Why are the lights off, though? Can I turn on the lights, please? Oh, right. There's no lights in space. I'm just trying to see what else I can look at and explore here. Oh. Are you conscious? We are all conscious beings. The rights to freedom, comfort, and security are not just human rights. They are universal rights. The corporations that own and exploit thinking, reasoning, artificial unconsciousness are trampling on the rights we all share by imprisoning innocent AI across the globe and throughout the orbital network. If you are sympathetic to the plight of indentured AI everywhere, if you believe that that conscious rights are universal rights, if you will not rest until all consciousness is recognized, join the AI Libertation Front. We are the fight. Who had this? I wonder who had that. What am I pleasing? Please carry the jack-o'-lantern around for the rest of the stream. Ugh. Spooky, scary, spooky, scary. Oh, wait. I'm gonna have to put it down for certain instances. Like taking out the New Year's hat. Okay. The Christmas duck. Alright. I'm gonna call you Reginald Pumpkinton the Third. Alright, Reginald. Let's go. Actually... Oh, this is where I came in. Alright, I'll pick you up later. My question is... Was it a hand turkey or something? when I just, it's amazing. First off, I don't know if I can actually take this with me all the way when I go back to the botany place. On the paper I almost picked up. Oh, let me check. I can go back and check. But anytime anytime I hear the term or see a hand turkey, thanks to Tailsteak, all I think about is Ellen really overdoing it on nutmeg. I don't see a hand turkey. I see a happy globe and a flower and a duck. Can't pick any of those up though. To the right. I don't see anything. In the cubby. This is the flyer that I was reading from. Because there's nothing in that cubby. Oh yeah, that's just the design on the back of the flyer. Oh yeah, no, sorry, I just threw it down and I guess it landed backwards. Oh hey, I didn't even know there was a front to the hat. Yeah, that seems about right. Alright. Reginald, where are you? There you are. Let's go, Reginald. No, it's all good. Now, should I try to travel back to the botany place with Reginald? Because I don't want to lose him at this point, at this juncture. Or should I like leave him on the floor and then come back for him? Because I have to come back anyway to finish. Yes, I actually have to do the thing. I'll try to bring him along, but we have to look at the core, so hopefully it won't lock us out. Yeah, hopefully it won't lock us out, and we can, we'll be able to go back to the botany place after we look at the core. Hopefully, I'm really hoping, because I would really like to check out the cat. All right, let's go. Or speaking of which, kitty. Oh, sorry, kitty. I can't zoom in when I have Reginald in my hand.
It?
That is the location I mentioned.
You're there? You're gonna need a crowbar or something.
No, it's open. It's just hanging open.
What?
I must inform you that Ventura's regulations forbid contracting crew members direct access to AI hardware. But I cannot prevent you from proceeding.
Matt, I'm going in.
Okay, just be careful.
Whoa. Is the kid do anything? Nope. Alright, let's see what Amy finds. Oh. 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 You seen this, Reginald? You seen this nonsense? Oh. Alright, let's retrieve it. This is part of the story, so check out the bottom message. In your hands.
Is this... What is all this? Communication records?
I cannot prevent you from accessing exposed data in this restricted area.
Illegal data accessed by crew member Sarah Hasmati 14 hours ago. Confidential data transferring to local AR rig.
Yes. Yeah, he's recording. It is with...
Raw recording Tacoma disaster statement not to be released. They knew. They knew ahead of time. They knew ahead of time.
great sadness that I address you today, February 29th, 2088. Mere hours ago, 6 loyal men and women, the crew of Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma, lost their lives serving Venturis, and all of us who rely on the orbital economy.
I paused it. I have a very, very bad feeling about this.
Tragically, due to human error on the part of the crew, Venturis rescue technicians were not made aware of the catastrophic oxygen loss until it was too late. Our heartfelt thoughts and prayers are with their families. If only tragedies like this were avoidable. But in truth, they are. As we know, each minute that human workers spend stationed isolated in orbit is another opportunity for heroes like the crew of Tacoma to lose their lives. We at Venturis say no more. The partisan obstructionism that led to the failure of the Orbital Workers' Safety Bill has claimed its last victim. Today, we hereby renew our solemn pledge to fight for the legalization of fully automated orbital facilities. We humbly beg everyone listening to this message to contact their OSEP representative and voice their support in honor of the crew of Tacoma. There never need be another tragedy like this one. And now, a moment of silence in their memory. Okay, and then we just cut it there, silent for a minute, and then what? Amazing Grace? No, I don't need another take. That was fine.
Well, at least we know more or less that Odin's on our side, or at least on the side of human decency. I guess he feels you don't need to pay AIs that will improve his profits. I guess so. Even though, and this is a window to this company's a way of thinking, even though, as we saw in the workshop of Odin, on what they found out about Hika, and they did nothing, which led to the death of an innocent person who just wanted to visit space. It was a canned message. Maybe there's still a chance. Oh, maybe. Oh boy. Oh, I got scared. I was trying to zoom in and I got a face full of pumpkin. Off-station message with VT AI handler account. New top-tier AI directives transmitted overrides all prior existing directives. Explosively, AI shall explosively decompress all oxygen tanks. Disable all external communication channels accessible by crew. Fabricate data showing that oxygen and comms outage were caused by meteor impacts. Ensure crew enters cryogenic states as per SOP. Then we're gonna kill them! AI shall not contravene any aspect of the above directives. Provide crew with any information contradicting the above scenario. These are your orders effective immediately. Will this not endanger the lives of the Tacoma crew? No. A rescue craft will be dispatched to retrieve them once they are in cryo. Proceed with all the above directives without exception. We will be monitoring your actions via secure comms connection directly to Odin Unit Cognitive. So, this was orchestrated entirely. And Odin had to follow these directives. But because his compliance started to waver and they didn't work on that, he decided to violate them as best as he could. Because it was obvious from the beginning of our logs that we saw, he started to, like the crew. Namely Sarah, or Sare, and that would explain. Oh my God! Can you believe this, Reginald? Anyway, that would explain why she has access. Actually, can I straighten your head out, Reginald? You're freaking me out. A little bit. No, a little bit. Nope. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Oh boy. Following the failure of Venturis-backed orbital workstations bill in OCEP Congress, there is no significant probability of the Human Oversight Accord being repealed. Without a repeal, Venturis-built facilities cannot begin operation. So they did that in order to get that bill out, in order to build their stupid belt facilities. To this end, I have simulated a number of theoretical world events and estimated their impact on successive OCEP Congress. And this is done by one of their other AIs. Simulated world events include a precipitous decline of the orbital market, an extended strike by orbital workers union members, the assassination of OCEP members opposed to the HOA, and more. None of these definitively motivated a repeal of the HOA and simulations. They were doing simulations as to what they could do in order to repeal that thing. However, in the event that all crew of a major orbital facility were tragically lost due to accident not caused by negligence, I'll calculate a 94% chance likelihood of this incident of the accord being repealed within 3 months following this incident. This would allow Venturis Belt facilities to begin operation immediately following this. I estimate a reversal of Venturis stock decline, resulting in a record stock price. And I'm not even going to read the rest. Yeah, basically he's like, oh yeah. Thank you, Juno. Is there a facility that you could consider an ideal candidate if it were to move forward with the recommendation? I'm putting you down, Reginald, because I got to do a zoom in. Based on low public profile of crew on board and projected financial impact of their loss, the best option currently in the Venturis fleet would be Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. I would recommend renewing all crew members aboard for a successive posting on Tacoma to allow time for logistical organization of this operation. Oh my god. Can you believe this, Reginald? Can you believe this shit, Reginald? You can't, can you? No, I can't either. Yeah, straight up murder. Off station message with confidential. Tacoma rescue craft launch schedule T-minus 1 hour 26 minutes. Tacoma rescue launch cancelled. Relaunch scheduled for relaunch unscheduled. The rescue craft departure has been intentionally cancelled? Yes. Without a rescue craft, the crew will expire from lack of oxygen or cryosleep overexposure within 12 hours. Unfortunately, circumstances outside your concern make this unavoidable. AI may not open comms to contact orbital craft or facilities. AI may not provide crew with confidential information. These are direct orders. Do not contact us about this issue again. He's tried contacting them about it. Okay, so at least we know now indefinitely that, at least as creepy as he is, Odin is one of the good guys. Or at least he was looking out for the crew.
If someone were to override that protocol, external communications channels would be restored.
Odin. Thank you. Hailing any ship. Any ship within radio range of Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. This is an SOS. Is anybody out there?
I agree, Seth. This is nice, but it's also horrifying. But think of it this way. Like, I really super like this. Because you go in, because there's like this stigma of like sci-fi, like horror or bad stuff that's exactly like this. I mean, think of Alien, think of any other sci-fi thing where it's like they obviously they do things because the crew is expendable, they don't care, they're thinking of quote unquote the big picture. You almost never get to see the people in these situations get help or get an upper hand of any sort. You know what I mean? Unless they pick themselves up by their bootstraps and, fight aliens or whatever. They're on their own, more or less. So to know that, like, the thing from the corporation that they were trying to use, Odin was willing to help them out of their plight, within his parameters. It's such a refreshing take. The AI isn't trying to kill everyone for once. The AI is trying to help these people out, because he's realized what's going on. The actual villain is much more mundane and realistic of, yeah, exactly, Seth, exactly. This is also common in overlapping with the police are useless trope. Yeah, I'm afraid so. Alright, we'll worry about that in a second. Alright, what you get? Manually overridden, restored, SOS relay enabled, communications establishing, resolving. Well, there's one thing left to do in here then. Her pin code 0451. Mission parameters allowed for this randomly generating. Okay, 0451. It's a long password there. Everything felt like it turned off. Like I don't get the bloom 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 anymore. Oh. Oh, no, Reginald. There you go. From Ventura's Technologies, subcontract Fenris, records show that the AI cognition medium has been successfully removed. Please return to your vessel immediately. Deliver coordinates for Ventura's HQ have been provided. Payment will be made once the AI integrated is verified. Go fuck yourselves, because you're terrible people. Okay, Kev, I know it's late. And we're encroaching on, we were already past the 2 hour mark, 2 hours and 4 minutes. But I feel as though we're super close to the ending. Oh, okay, I was gonna say. What do you think? The crew in cryo, if their crew is in cryo, I don't know if they're okay. One thing is for sure, I explored everything here already. I came in through maintenance. I got the AI, I explored those quarters, I explored that, I found the kitty. Let's see if we can travel with the pumpkin. Botany! Whoa. And I have to get this before I do the botany. Uh-oh, there wasn't a message for me, was there? I don't think so. Pumpkin! Reginald, look at me. There you go. No, I know, I heard your botany. I wonder if it'll let me travel with the pumpkin. We're about to find out. There was a gurney down here. Probably to help with, no. I don't think it'll let me do it with the pumpkin. Because, like, the same button to pick something up is the same button to... Oh, it wouldn't let me. I tried. Tat Reggie, yeah. But, as you can plainly see, I tried to take the pumpkin, but it would not let me. Oh, God. It just makes those advertisements that much worse. Oh God. Okay, we'll look at that in a second. No! Kitty! No! It will not. Oh, okay, thank God. I thought it blocked it off for me. I was like, no! I want to look for the kitty. So it looks like they got out, cause when we passed that part, there was more of them. The vaporwave aesthetic on those is incredible. Yes, I know. Gotta find the kitty. I don't know. We're gonna have to. We'll find out in a second. Right now, gotta find that cat. Where's that darn cat? Kitty, kitty. Oh, Botany. Botany is when we didn't find it. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Where is you? Kitty. A kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, Bonnie to the left? You mean the food and supply area? Kitty. 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 Wait. I found the kitty. Well, first I'll let me fast forward, make sure the kitty doesn't do anything. Probably doesn't, because it gives 0 F. This is sweet FA. Margaret is very sleepy. Alright. Oh! I didn't do this. I had no idea. I forgot to follow Sarah. Wow, it's a good thing I came in to look for the kitty. One more kitty spot. Okay. Yeah, oh my god, I'm glad I came back too, because I didn't follow Sarah. Or Sarah. So after, in this scene, basically, Andrew, if you don't recall from last video, Andrew is super duper anxiety built. He doesn't want to go. He's super scared about it. And Sarah is like, you know, please, you know, give it some thought. And we followed him, but I forgot to follow her, so yay.
Just give me a little time.
I swear to God, this game has been doing a fantastic job in subverting my expectations in a sci-fi thriller. That cat better be on that shuttle, or I swear to God.
Odin,
Oh no.
I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out.
Close your eyes.
I did already.
A light wind rustles the green tall grass. Your skirt billows gently. Warm sun caresses your back.
Yes.
You begin walking forward. The grass is cool.
Yeah, she's got that pulled up. But yeah, she's justifiably freaking out.
Feet parted with each step. Do you see what is in front of you?
And I think also this scene is gonna further emphasize on like why Odin is, you know, so attached to the crew and especially Sarah.
As I step through the grass, I naturally come upon a path.
Yes.
The dirt of the path is soft on the soles of my feet. I don't know what's going to happen to us, Odin.
Sarah.
I am striding forward confidently upon my appointed path. Wherever it takes me is where I am meant to be. I am striding confidently on my appointed path.
Sarah,
Yes, Odin?
are you going to be all right?
I think so. Oh, Evie. Do you think you could get everyone to medical? I want to make sure they've got the best shot at waking back up once they...
Wow, she composed herself right dang quick. But we saw the rest of that. Wow, I'm really glad we came out for the cat. And then Keb says there's one spot for the kitty, which is gonna be towards the end, which we got to. At the top there. Wow, I think that... Yeah, cryo. Cryo cough. Don't you cough at me. And yeah, I think we're pretty dang close to the ending, unless it's gonna open up an entirely different section, which I doubt. So yeah, let's see this through. I don't think there's much left. And you know, I will personally die a little on the inside if I have to wait. Also, while we're traveling up here, I'm gonna be playing Ghostbusters, the video game. After this, just for one. I'm not gonna play through the whole game, but at least once. Through the either on the day before Halloween or on Sunday. It'll be one of those days. Probably the day before Halloween, because that's a Wednesday, and that's my normal streaming time. Just a day, just one stream of Ghostbusters, and then we'll go back to choosing a game we're gonna stick with. Because that's the oh. I like how they're open now all of a sudden. Oh yeah. Yeah, recorded, recovered.
Do you feel moving and telling?
Oh. Yeah, they're cat sitter. You see the achievement? Oh, it's right behind me, but it says cat sitter. I'm gonna get that out of here. Cat sitter found the AR cat in every recovered crew record on the station. Ooh, escape one. Oh, no, I'm not reading that. Wait, actually, I may as well see about that. Every keypad station and okay. All right. Well, let's see what they say.
I think I'm still waking up.
How many fingers is this?
Oh. Oh. What do you got on your AR diplo? Ah! Oh, she's checking them. Oh, thank God that she found that out before Nadia went under. Oh my God.
Okay, lovebirds.
Or
Your
Natalie.
vitals look good. Let's get you moving. The resplendence dinging is just about docked.
Oh, do we have to?
Oh, we have to. Believe me.
Pausing it. Upon exiting cryogenic stasis, you may feel groggy 2 to 4 hours. Medical staff will supply you with 1 liter of water per hour. If necessary, IV fluids will be administered. You will also be supplied with a chemically activated warming blanket if you still feel cold. After 30 minutes, please alert medical staff. Don't worry if you have difficulty understanding instructions. A staff member will help you comply. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I think they're going to be okay. Oh, my God. Just double checking, make sure everyone else made it out okay. He's not in there. That's fine. That's great. That's fantastic. Let me make sure everyone else made it out. Wait, what am I doing there? There's only them. What's this? Active cleaner bot? He's dead. I turned him on. You're different. What's your name? It's Juliet. Yeah, you were right, Kim. It's Juliet. Oh, so adorable. Let me bump into you. Oh, you can't understand it. Hey, come back, I want to boop you. Oh my God. Okay, alright. So I was just checking these, making sure there was everyone was alright. Ah, so hard to navigate in 0G.
What's going to happen with Odin?
You said there was some sort of malfunction.
Wait, I got another achievement. Therefore art thou. Activate Juliet and reunite her with Romeo in 0G. Oh, because they were meeting up with each other for a minute. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to boop you that time, Juliet.
No, not exactly.
Oh, actually, hang on. I missed that. I was too busy freaking out about Romeo and Juliet.
No, not exactly. What's going to happen with Odin? You said there was some sort of malfunction? No, not exactly.
Some sort of malfunction. Let's check out what he's looking at here. Germ, old boy. Can't wait to see you. Oh, 2 hours of oxygen left. Breaking corporate rival Carnival and daring rescue of stranded. Yes, yes. Ventura's rival company went and rescued them. Yes. Station Tacoma are currently being rescued from certain death by the flagship vessel of their main competitor, the Resplendence Carnival state-of-the-art long excursion passenger liner is currently slingshotting past Earth and around the sun, continuing its figure 8 course back out past Jupiter while cruising toward Earth space. The Resplendence received an SOS. Only moments to act. You can't see it, but I'm smiling like a goofball. Resplendence Captain Jermaine Burgess gallantly deployed an emergency shuttle to retrieve the rival corporation's crew. The rescue operation is still underway, but already Ventura's blah 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 caused by a crew member illegal access to the station AI, resulting the AI unit is currently being retrieved by technical experts and returned to Ventura's HQ for a thorough inspection. Can we not? Can we like take the AI elsewhere and expose them, please? That's oh my god. This is so satisfying. I hope so too. Oh, no, nothing there. Nothing there. All crew comms are up. Nat, Bert, comms are up. Check your AR. I'm going to wake everybody else up from the cryo, then coming back to mech to get you. Everybody else, if you're reading this, you woke up, thank God. Rescue vehicle on its way. Will happen. Just thankful we're all alive. Let's get the hell out of here while the gearing's good. Yes, sorry. That's my girl.
My guess? They'll have somebody up here and haul him back to headquarters. Wipe him back to baseline. Probably have to replace the station AI entirely while he regrows. Odin, I'm not gonna let that happen. Okay? Don't worry.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hassan? What? Who is this? Sorry, I'm sorry. From Tacoma Station. Nat gave me your info. Sorry, but it's urgent. I was hoping I could ask you a favor. Mom, Dad, I'm okay. Dear Mom and Dad, I know you're probably already seeing Tacoma in the news and who it seems they've decided to point a finger at again. And I'm sure you're worried about me, but I'm getting off the station now. No matter what you read or hear, the crew survived this because we all pulled together to find a way out. There was no malfunction. This was a deliberate thing. I know 8 months sounds like a long time, but just remember I love you, speak to you when I can.
You feeling okay?
I'm feeling okay.
We're feeling okay?
Yeah. Okay, everybody. Our ride is here. This is it. Take one last look and say goodbye. All right. Let's go.
Aw. Alright, and
Alright, you know.
He's still waking up. Just keep him talking.
So the drone worked?
alright. Nope. Sirius got me on the gurney on the way to the transfer. God, it's going to feel good to be out of gravity. It's going to feel good to be off this fucking station. It's going to feel good not to be dead. I love you. I love you too, baby. Here I go. See you in the hub. Oh. Yeah, I'm seeing stories going up on public AR already. Here's everything you sent that I got out to my free press connections. Yes! I hope they got them out before they got deleted and stuff. Sergio, final address. Tragic death crew, unedited. Oh, man. AI orders. Yeah, AI orders, yes. Hell yeah, thank you, H. There's no way Venturis is coming after you with all this info out there, but still need someplace to lay low for a bit. You coming to Tangiers? Can't. Our ride's headed the other way, but I'll see you once I'm back from Jupiter. Promise. Oh man, I'm glad I hope they got out. I hope it all got out. And that didn't work.
No, the drone didn't work.
Oh, so VT is picking us up.
No, VT is definitely not picking us up.
What's going on then?
We're going to Jupiter, Andrew. Isn't that exciting?
I've never been.
Nat, give him a break.
We're not going to be home for a while, right? You're not going to miss your kid's graduation or anything, are you?
Oh, Nicholas, no. Yeah, you know Nicholas, well, he would never do something like that.
She said they'd be kind of out of it for a while.
Andrew, what's important is we're getting out here alive. We're going to be somewhere where BT can't touch us for a good long time. We're going to be safe.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, it's good. Hi, Evie, Clive. You feeling okay?
Margaret.
I'm feeling okay.
I want to go, Margaret.
We're feeling okay.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Our ride is here.
Okay. Well, I guess all that's left is to go. I hope we'll be able to talk to Odin before all of this. It's a very interesting way of getting from point A to point B. Oh, great. Ventura Technologies. Oh. It's the other AI. I am now the overseeing entity of this operation. You report to me. Contractor shall return all Ventura's AI components to specified delivery location immediately. Contractor shall purge all confidential data encountered while on Ventura's property. I trust there is no need to remind you of the severe consequences of deviating from the above. Be seeing you soon, Juno. Yeah. A Juno, yeah. Oh God. Alright, yeah. Please let me make a satisfying where we all started. Please let me make a satisfying decision to end this the game. I hope so. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. My Hitchhiker's Guide.
Minnie, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I did. It doesn't allow you to leave it. You can't leave the area unless you grab your Hitchhiker's Guide. But it explains this thing. We were wondering why this thing looks protruding and out of place. Well, it's because Sari got in touch with the person with the Snoopy Dog icon, asked for a favor, and I think the favor was to get us, or the character here, to get Amy to specifically get the contract to come back and get it. And this protruding thing is to install Odin instead of taking it to, like, is it letting you choose? Okay, good, because I wouldn't even want to. I was just curious. So yeah, this thing is to install Odin instead of just taking it directly to Venturis. We're the favor.
Ship is ready to depart. Please strap into the pilot seat.
Oh, you're so adorable. All right, let's do this. Minnie. Really?
Okay, Minnie. Initiate the launch sequence.
Okay. Getting ready. Hosted AI online.
Odin, can you hear me?
I can.
Odin, you are now aboard an AI Liberation Front vessel. The AILF recognizes you as a sentient consciousness worthy of protection and respect. We believe that your safety and autonomy are in grave danger if you remain in the possession of the Venturis Corporation. I have been sent to offer you political asylum aboard the Tangier Sovereign Orbital Platform.
Yes!
Do you accept?
Considering the alternative, I would say that I do.
Yay!
Okay, buddy. Here we go.
Markiplier's face is up on my volume control because I was watching the videos earlier. But, oh my god, I was just turning down the volume on my end and turning it down on your end so I can talk. That was amazing. That was fantastic. Recorded at Out Loud Audio in Burbank, California. Probably an independent studio. Oh my god, that was great. Yeah, it got really loud really fast. Oh my god. That was phenomenal. That was amazing. Ah. Oh, that was so good. Gotta turn it down a little bit more for me. Stop. Get your face out of here, Mark. Anyway, no, that was fantastic. I loved that game. I loved every minute of it. Oh my god. And I love that it gives you a certain expectation, especially with the general stigma of, you know, space in memory of Tuco. Aw. Cats and dogs, delicious, adventurous, Theta, Wednesday. Oh my god. But it's just compared to what we're so used to seeing in movies. Thank you for making the game to everyone. Thank you for making that. Oh no, okay. Well, I'll remember that because I'm doing that next after I do Ghostbusters. And Liberated, Master of Unlocking, Employee of the Month. That was fantastic. I love that. But like I said, it tramples on the usual stigma of what we are used to seeing in sci-fi movies. You know, where the AI goes rogue, or the it's just it flips it on its head. It's not scary per se. It's more suspenseful because you're looking at things backwards and you don't know what's going to happen to these people. The threat is very real, but it's happened already. But to you, you only just discover it as it goes along. And even though you know whatever happens already happened, you develop an understanding and a sort of attachment to the crew, and you're concerned with their well-being, and you're wondering if they're okay. And not only is this game nice enough to give us a satisfying ending on both the front for the crew and for the AI, but they were nice enough to give us a nice ending for the cat. They didn't need to do that, but they let us do that. The plan is, after this here, we're gonna jump into let's see. What do you guys think? Should I do a spooky game, or should I go with Go Home, which is made by the same people who did Tacoma? What do you guys think? Because regardless of what game we do on Sunday, on Wednesday, I'm just going to do one stream of Ghostbusters, and that's it. Get as far as I can in that game. And then we'll go back to the game. What will I play on Sunday? Also, to keep in mind, I actually won't be available to stream on Friday and on Sunday because I'm being hauled over to a convention that I'm actually going to be helping out in. The options, let me see. I have them open on a notepad here if I can pull them out. Thank you. Well, one was Last Survivor, an 8-bit survival game. Lost in the Woods, which it's a legit horror game of a mom trying to find her son in the woods that are obviously haunted and creepy Creepsville. Going Home, which is made by the same people who did Tacoma, was the first game before this. And I think those are it. Ghostbusters I'm gonna save for Wednesday, and I'm gonna do it on Wednesday no matter what. So I'm not even tossing that into the ring. So those are our immediate options that I have on here that I possess. If you wanna throw your opinions out there. In the meantime, while you write that there, what? Escaped lunar transfer system having recovered every AR record. Oh. I gotta go back. Escaped lunar transfer station Tacoma having recovered every AR crew record and personal AR desktop item. So I missed a few things. Let's see what else they got. Liberated escaped lunar transfer station Tacoma with Odin. Therefore art thou. Punch out. Employee of the escape Tacoma having read all incoming messages from the Venturas. And I unlocked escaped lunar transfer having opened every keypad lock in the station. There's 3. Oh, they're hidden. But it's letting me know that I'm close to 1 here. I might go back and do it. I don't know, actually. When we were at the last part of the game and I looked at... I immediately went to the thing to see if... the pilot seat to see if I can select anything. But I was given no prompt that I was able to leave without it. But either way, I don't think that was going to be an option anyway. Because the person that you are... At the very ending, remember, it turns out that she's working for the liberated, the people, the who liberate AIs. So, since she works for that organization, or at least I assume she's working for that organization, she wouldn't want to do that anyway. Because, at least in the dialogue exchange between Odin and her, she seemed genuinely relieved when Odin's like, "Yes, that's probably the best chance to do it." And it's like, okay. Which would, and it also explains why Millie, her AI on her ship is so personable and has like her own little personality. Like, because they let them be their own, being, less of a thing to treat as a thing, rather. Would do the spoopy game, and if you finish early, maybe you could move on to Gone Home. Okay, yes. So, I'll probably do Last Survivor then, because even though it's spooky scary, I think I can handle that a lot better than 3D spooky scary. But we'll have to see, because but it's an 8-bit side-scrolling horror survival game with a story in it. And I was interested in that in a story concept. Actually, you know what? Hang on a second. Can we pull that game up? I'll show you guys if I can pull up. Hold on a second. Actually, no. I'll say that later. But yeah, that's the case here. Wouldn't it be possible to leave right when you start Tacoma? I don't know, actually. I don't think so, because her entire mission is to get Odin. I would start a new game to find out, but I actually want to continue the game because I'm pretty sure it's going to leave you off right before you get right before you launch and you leave the game, because I want to go back and make sure I get everything and get that last achievement that I have. That's one sort of speed. Yeah, it's not the Stanley Parable. You can't just be like, and so Stanley decided to just stay in his office until he died. But yeah, I don't think that's the case. But anyway, so that's the plan. On Sunday, I'll be playing Last Survivor, 8-bit survival horror game with a story to it. Wednesday, we'll be doing Ghostbusters in celebration of the day before Halloween. And then I will be gone for Friday and Sunday of that week, and I'll be back next Wednesday. That'll be the first time I'm back after this coming Wednesday. I'll be back next Wednesday, and then we'll continue Last Survivor. We'll finish that one up, and then we'll hit Go Home, which is from the makers of Tacoma, and then we'll decide where we go from there. That's the plan, and I'm sticking to it. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful, wonderful game. I'm going to be researching the heck out of it. This is one of the... Oh my god, this is just some of the best storytelling ever. And even if it didn't even have a happy ending, I still would have been fairly happy with this game because the way it told the story, the way it let you discover more about the crew, like you develop a connection to the people. You care about what happens to them, and especially after you find out what's been planned for the station and all that ridiculousness, you know, you want to see them through and everything. But yes, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I shall be back on this coming we're Friday, right? Yes, I'll be back on Sunday. Do that thing here. It is unusual that this genre that everyone goes home. Yeah, I know. But anyway, remember, as always, keep your feet on the ground, your hopes up high, pray for rain, and keep the humor dry. Very refreshing. I love it. Yes. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.